Good morning. Welcome to Hangout and Art. This is a live stream with live people in chat. This is not a tutorial. It's just me hanging out with friends, working on some art projects, and we bounce ideas off each other, hopefully get a little inspiration, and just have some fun while we do our art. So if you want to join along, you're more than welcome, or work on your own art, or just sit and chat and hang out. Hey, Judy. Hi, Carol. How's everybody today? I'll keep this here. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, Judy's great. Hi, Katrina. I'm good. I felt kind of crappy yesterday. Just that whole eye thing. My eyes were watery, but they're better today. So that's good. Hey, CB, I love your box that you did. I like the color palette. Hey, Linda. I think what I'm going to do when I'm done here today is go out. I want to go to Joann's and get some fibery stuff to use up the dyes. I still have dye from, is it a month now? It hasn't dried up, so I want to do something with it. You did all Fin products? Morning, Eileen. I think I might go to my scrapbook store, Scrappy Chic, and they have Fin products. And I don't have that many Fin products. Hi, Vaughn. So I'm going to go check those out there, get some stuff there. I don't have a ton, but they do have a lot of the paints and what's her line? Art Fine, Fine Art or whatever. I think I may go over there and pick up some of her stuff because I do want to get that box done. I think I finally have an idea. So, all right. So today, hi, Vaughn. Did I say hi to you? First, I'm going to finish my breakfast. Morning, Janet. And then I have a few things to show you. And then I think I was trying to figure out last night what I was going to do today. And I was just bored last night. I couldn't figure out what to do. Get her waxes. I will. If they have some, I'll pick up a couple. And I think I've been working in that mini art journal so much. I'm in a roadblock now. I can't really figure out what to do with the rest of it. So I started looking in Jody Ohe in her abstract book because I love acrylic paint and abstracts. So I just was looking through her book, and this is the book that Patty Tolly Parrish, that Patty's in, which I didn't even realize till I got to the end. And Patty's in the back. Yeah, it is a nice book, and I hadn't really looked at it. I mean, I had flipped through it when I got it, and I hadn't really looked through it. And she had some fun ideas. She was doing India ink on Yupo paper, just different stuff. And I thought, I'm going to take out my big journal, like my giant journal, because I haven't worked in that in a while. And my plan was to do a big canvas like almost every month. Well, it's April. I haven't done one yet. So I'm going to take out my big journal. But first, I'm going to show you guys some stuff. And then I'm also going to show you, Vaughn had asked if I could show how I made my blocks. Very simple. This will take about 5 minutes. And I'll show you how to do that, and then I'll get out my big journal and we'll just start messing around and playing with stuff. So how is everybody this morning? Anybody working on anything fun? All right, I need to get my Diet Coke. Yep, we're going to get messy today. Oh, that's right, Judy. What time is it there? 8, 10 here. Is it 7 o'clock there? 6 o'clock? Oh, that's fun. Vaughn, you're working on your water lily? Oh, nice, Janet. Who wouldn't love to wake up to a pile of dirt at 7:30 in the morning? God. Are you going to work on your garden? 7:07. Morning, Joycey. So it's not too bad. Janet is going to stream tomorrow in Cass's place. Cass, tomorrow's Wednesday. You mean Thursday? Oh, fun, Janet. What are you going to put in your pots? Okay, everybody, get your coffee so we know what day it is. What did Katrina say? I missed what Katrina said. Hold on. Oh, let me turn. Okay, I'm going to finish up my breakfast. We're going to work with this today. I know, it's good to see you back, Katrina. You're from Chicago, right? You're from Rogers Park, I think. I do too, Janet. I do all my stuff in containers now. I think I want to do some herbs this year. Morning, Darla. Okay, so I was watching a video yesterday. Didi Catrone, you know, the girl I took the class with at my scrapbook shop. I needed to message her because Xandra wanted to get one of her stamps, and she had a new video out, so I popped it on. She used this. She was using this like plaster wrap stuff on a little mini canvas. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have a ton of this because I had used this to make a mold of my son's face for his hockey mask. He has a goalie mask and they have to have a special mold. And it's been sitting in there taking up space with all my art supplies. I'd never once thought to use it in my mixed media art journal. So I pulled this out, and when I start working in the big journal today, I'm going to cut some of this up and use it. So yeah. So I've never used it. I've used it on my son's face. I didn't even think to use this on paper. So, and yeah, that was a project. But so we're gonna do that today. And then I've got the fibers. Ew, this is messy. And then I have my fibers, and I'm going to get out some stencils and maybe some sprays, my acrylics, and we'll get messy. So let me just get my Diet Coke and get out a couple things I want to show you. Glad my brain said Doug. I know. I'm sure I've got a ton of crafty stuff that I've used over the years that I haven't even thought to use. So, okay. There's my Be Right Back. Here's my focus. All right, let me put that out. I'm going to check my camera, make sure my autofocus is turned off. I think it is. And we'll get started in a couple minutes. Okay, I want this out of here until I'm ready to use it, though, because it's just making a mess. Here, I'll keep that there. Alexa, put baby wipes on my shopping list.
I've put baby wipes on your shopping list.
Alexa, Simon says, "Good morning, arch friends."
Good morning, arch friends.
Yeah, Judy, I've always got somebody to talk to, right? I have to watch the video. So it's everything we have. That's nice. Cause I think I've bought stuff for maybe half the classes. Alexa, she gives you the creeps, Janet. It's kind of nice. It's nice. Every day I get up, I find out what the weather is. I get recipes and all that kind of stuff in my kitchen. So it's kind of nice. I kind of like it. I have to say, when we first got it, we had gotten it for free one year at Christmas. Amazon sent us one to thank us for all the shopping we did. And I was like, no, we're not using that. They just want to spy on us. So I went years without using it. And then my brother sent us one for Christmas. I'm like, oh, I should try it. And I set it up. And then my husband was like, oh, this is so cool. And he got a bunch of them. So yeah, Surrey is a PETA. Alexa used to be, but now she's fine.
The adjective fine is usually defined as of superior or best quality, of high or highest grade. The adverb fine is usually defined as very small.
Alexa, stop.
Is usually...
I just have to remember not to say her name all the time. All right. Okay, let me get on. This is going to be dusty. Eyelets and grommets and fun. And I just cleaned out my drawers that had all the little eyelets and doodads and stuff like that in it. Now, is that the one where we have to use a cupcake pan? Because I haven't watched that video yet. Morning, Picola. Hi, Button. A muffin tin. Okay. Well, I've got that because I have muffin tins. I don't make muffins anymore. So I've got that. And then it sounds like we can just use what we have. So that'll be fun. So then I can go to my scrapbook store and get the I can buy Finn stuff. So that'll be fun. Hey Shauna, do you have water yet? Didn't your water and electricity and all that stuff go out, Shauna? Well, I guess you have electricity. You're here. Oh, your water. Okay, so it finally went back on midnight. I know. That's, it's really a pain when your water goes out. Oh, how's the temperature down there? Is it getting warm? Did you get thunderstorms, Vaughn? So it's 70 down in Texas at the moment. Vaughn had hail last night. That must have stayed south of us. We're a little overcast today, but I don't think we're going to get rain. No bark. No barking. So it was finally nice here Sunday. We got all our cushions and some of our yard stuff out. I have to wait to plant anything in my pots because I usually do that in May. I usually go out like on Mother's Day and get all my flower stuff. Alrighty. Okay, I can get started now. Okay, so Lena's going to stream at 1, and then Vicky will probably stream at 5 Eastern, 4 Central, and then is Colleen going to stream tonight? Does anyone know? Yeah, because she had been streaming on. Yeah, she had been streaming the past couple Tuesdays, so hopefully she will. Okay, so this is what I'm going to work from later. Let me check my autofocus. Okay, everything looks like it's working. Oh, I need to turn off the sound. There we go. Okay, so I finally got everything cleared off, so we can make a big mess today. I did get some Happy Mail. I got one of these cute little pockets from Kimberly, it came I think last Tuesday I got it after I streamed. And it is adorable. It came with little things hanging off the belt loops, things stuck in the pocket, little hearts attached. I know, these are adorable. And I don't know why. I haven't seen these before. And you know how many pairs of jeans I've had between my two kids? But look at all kinds of fun stuff. Little art. I know, isn't it? It's so cute. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this to put some of my pens and erasers and stuff in my travel bag. So this is going to get popped right into my travel bag. And then a little journal. Just with some pages, like some really old sheets of paper. I don't know where she got these, but they're dated like April 1936, August 1936, 35. So just really cool stuff. So yeah, so that was really nice. What else is in here? Oh, a little card, tissue. So yeah, this is really cute. This makes me wish I could sew. Because she stitched all around here. Little eyelets, little sequins, washi tape. Just cute stuff. Little happy Easter bunny. So yeah, so thank you, Kim. That was so nice of you. And I love it. I'll be using it all the time. All right, so I'll put that up here. And then what else? Oh, Shannon Green. I guess some other art ladies were doing a Journal by 5 hangout. I think Beth Schuler, she was there. She comes here every once. We see her pop in and out. But then Shannon Green watched, and then she popped on and did an updated Journal by 5 video. Well, I had a few years ago, I don't know if anybody remember Ashley Heppenstall, I think her last name is. She did the live Journal by 5 streams, and a few of us did them. Well, I had 2 pages that I never finished. So I finally finished the last 2 pages of my Journal by 5, and I bound it in in one of these things. What's it called? The Heidi Swapp bookbinding thing. Did you do that one, Joycey? I know Joycey did it. Hi, Dar. I think Colleen was there. Ange was there. Ange lost her Journal by 5s, but then I think she found it when she was moving. And has anybody heard from Ange lately? She had been popping in and out, but I haven't seen or heard anything from her. So I was just wondering if anybody's seen her around. Hopefully she's doing okay. Hey, Julie. Okay, so I thought I would give you a flip Okay, you texted her. Okay, I'll text her too, Judy, just to check on her. Oh, okay, Vaughn. Yeah, I knew she'd been sick. All right, well, Ange, if you're listening, hi there. Hope you feel better. All right, so here I finally finished. I have one journal that's complete from front to back. This is my Journal by Fives. I did mine a little different. For my painting session, I did jelly prints. So I had 20 pieces of 14 by 11 paper all ready to go, and I did jelly prints for my paint part. But here's what I came up with. And this is just all randomly putting paint, pictures, stamps, doodling, all that kind of stuff. And then afterwards, you do play sessions where you take your time and then you finish it off and, add stuff at your leisure. Obviously, my leisure, it took me, 3 years to finish it. But it's just a nice starting out point because you literally don't think about what you're putting down. You're just going so fast. You're just putting stuff down. And it's kind of cool when you go back because then you have all these starter pages. Picola, no, because I wasn't video streaming when I did these. I do have pictures of them. If you go back on my Twitter feed a couple years ago, I'll go back and find out the date. Joycey, do you remember what year it was that we did these? Was it 2017 or 2016? Yeah, okay, yeah, Packer Dye was doing yeah, when was that, Julie? Was that 2 years ago, 3 years ago? So yeah, so I finally, this weekend, and you'll know which pages I just finished when I get to them because they'll have all the newer stuff on. But yeah, but this was really fun. So I was thinking if anybody was interested, we could do a live Journal by Fives and maybe do a hangout, get a few people doing them at the same time live so we could see how everybody's doing it all at once. So think about that if anybody's interested in doing, and then you can either, if anybody wanted to be in the hangout live or if you just wanted to play along, it just might be something kind of fun to do. So all right, so yeah. No Journal by Fives, too messy, CB. Oh, it was fun. It was crazy. I was sweating after the end of each session because literally you can't think. Too fast paced. But see, that's what's cool about it. You just get stuff that you never would have worked on. Like this, I never would have put some of this stuff together. See, like this I can probably go back in and do some more doodling or outlining or shading or something. This was a fun page. I really like this one. This was a Seth Apter stencil that I used. And what's nice is, okay, this is one that I finished. I couldn't, this set blank because all I had were these buildings and this big pink blob. And I did not know what to do with it. And then I had gotten my art by Marlene die cuts. I'm like, oh, that's the right colors. And then I had the fibers that I did with the dies from Eileen and the cheesecloth. So I layered the fibers on there, and then I just slapped on a couple of the dies, and that finished it off. So yeah, but yeah, that's it. And this is how I journal. I don't like sit down, start a page, and finish it. I just kind of page through stuff. If I see something I want to work on, I work on it for a while. If I get bored, I move on. So yeah, but this, I finally have one art journal that's complete from back to front, cover to cover. I know, aren't they cute, Button? I love those little die cuts. This page I like with my dragonflies. I love dragonflies. I know, I love all the different, I love the mermaids, the angels, the animals, all of it. They're all cute. They're different. Here's another page. This one I like. This is my favorite stamp. This, it's like a gazebo or greenhouse. It reminds me of the gazebo in the Sound of Music. Oops. There we go. Okay. This one, this is another page I really like. It was just simple. I didn't really add much to this. I think the only things I added were the words and the stickles. Okay, and then this is the other page that just sat there. I had no inspiration, didn't know what to do with it. And when I paged through the Art by Marlene pictures, perfect. Because when I do stuff, it's all by color. It's not like I have a big meaning to stuff, it's just color. So yeah, so I took all this stuff from the book, and just plopped it on here. I know, I love these cats. I really like her stuff. Okay, so it's 20, you're supposed to use 20 sheets of paper. So what I did, I took 20 big pieces of mixed media paper and used that for my painting on the jelly prints. And then I did all the different steps. There's 5 different steps. And then once I was done, I was trying to figure out how I was going to make it into a book. And I had this thing, so I thought I'll just cut them in half. So it's 20 pages, and then I cut them in half to do a double page spread when I went to the playtime. No, I don't like, you know what? I kept it on some of them, but no, I tried putting it on CB, and I cut off the white. In fact, I need to put her curls back on her hair. I couldn't fussy cut the curls. But yeah, some of them have the white and some of them don't. Sometimes I leave the white on, but for here I cut them off. Okay, this is another page that I really liked. It's another one. I did stamps here, and then in the playtime, I went back on and drew all the leaves, these leaves, and then added this. Yeah, so everything else was done in the Journal by 5 session. I just did the drawing on top. It's another page I may do more with. This one is kind of I feel like it needs something, maybe some stars, I don't know. This was a fun page to do. My elephant page. And then this is the last one. This was actually, I had made a stencil, and this was the mask of the stencils I had used. And then the cover is actually, when I did the jelly prints, the paper was 11 by 14 and my jelly plate was 12 by 14. So I used another piece of paper to clean off the edges of the prints. And I just went down in a line. So I use that as my cover. It has all the colors inside the journal on the cover. So I'll just put JB5 and so yeah. So that's my one finished journal that I have front to back, cover to cover. I will show you really quick what I had been working on. Here's my mini journal I started a couple weeks ago at my scrapbook, at my jelly print class. And I ended up making another one. These are the jelly prints that I did last week. Three 6x6 or 3 12 by 12 cardstock papers that I jelly printed, cut into 4x6 pieces of paper. And then I made, after watching Janet yesterday, I got some chipboard out and made another cover. And I put mine together with duct tape. I put mine together with duct tape, and then I sewed my pages in. Just because with the mini ones, I'm not going to switch these out. If it was a bigger, I'm going to do a bigger one, and I'll do the rubber bands or the elastic. But with this, I knew I wouldn't be switching out the pages. So maybe another time I'll show you how I work in my mini journals, but I've done so much mini journaling. I think as of yesterday, just got tired of it. But, so yeah, but there are some, you end up with really fun pages with that technique, white space to work with, stuff like that. So, and then here's the one I did at the shop, at the class. Keep this here. There. So yeah, but this was 40 pages is a lot of journal pages to work on. So I've got maybe 30 done. But I'll just flip through this really quick. This is what I was working on. Let me zoom in a little bit. There. All right, so I'll just flip through here. I had done a lot of stamping, added papers, put the fibers on. All right, these I still need to do stuff with. This one, I used a lot of the Art by Marlene stickers and stuff. Luckily, this one had the white. The fish didn't have the white. Little birdie, I've been doodling over here. Just stamped. Need to do, oh, here I put in these fibers. I'm so glad I remembered to put those fibers in because they just add a nice little pop. That's empty. Empty. Okay, this one I added her. I need to finish that one up. This one's done. I think this one's really cute. The page was really kind of dull to me. And this just brightened it up. I love this little doggy. Hey, Dorothy. Hi, Shonda. Okay, that one. This is the first one I figured I wished I had put fiber on, and I was able to lift up the face and save it and put the fiber underneath. Okay, Dancing with the Stars. Morning, Jillian. Another one I pulled up the star and added the fiber to. This one, work in progress, added the bright green fiber and added the bird I thought was cool. He had a little bit of green in him, so I added him. He kind of pops off the page. This one just added some little bit of stuff too. This one's done. This one's done. Wasn't sure what to do on top, so I just wrote, why am I stuck on the page next to the damn fish? That's done. Added fiber and a little card. Added some fiber. Okay, this one I'm going to add this little piece of fiber to. Hi, Elaine. This one I need to do stuff with. This, trying to figure out what to do with it. Added fiber here. This one probably just need a word here. That one's done. This one I need to finish. I added the balloons here. There. That I may just leave like this. I like how that looks. That one's done. This one, probably just a couple words. I really like the colors on this. And see, with mine, I just go through and I do mine mostly by color. Added this, thought it brought some of the colors out here. That and that and that. But yeah, but I'm kind of done right now working mini because I feel like I've been working on this for about 2 weeks and I need to put it aside for a while and then work on something else. So that's about, okay, I'm going to show you how I do my marking tools, and then we'll start working big in my big binder. Okay, so here's my big, oh, I'm going to do the marking tools first, just a minute. And I think I'll use some of these on my piece today too. But basically, these are just wooden blocks with chipboard pasted onto them. These are 2 I had gotten chipboard from the Amwa lady. And then these were just pieces of chipboard I had in my stash. So what I'll do is, and then this was actually the end of this, but it was too long for the block. So I made a small one and then took the other, what I had left over, and put it on the side. So you can eventually cover all the sides. You don't have to just use one side of these. So I think today I'll just pull out some chipboard and show you how I glue it on, and that's it. It's just basically gluing the chipboard and the blocks I'm using. Where do you get this chipboard designs? Okay, they come in. Okay, here's another one of my little boxes of stuff. Hey, Joan. Okay, see, like, here's the little potty people. If you go to Michael's and Joann's and stuff like that, they have those little wooden pieces. And then also, the woman that I took my jelly print class from, on her website, she has a bunch of chipboard that she designs too. That's where I got these two. Her name is Dee Dee Catron, and her website is wowstudio.com. I know, Eileen, you say that every time. Every time I pull this out, it's my fear. And I told, if I ever drop these, especially this one, because this is all like the little brads and all that kind of stuff. If I ever dump this, it's just getting vacuumed up. I mean, I'd probably save some of the bigger stuff, but all these brads. Judy. But no, I'm not. I'm not dropping it. Knock on fake wood. So yeah, but these are just all the little chipboard things that you find, at your craft stores. Yeah, you could use those. Any kind of blocks. And what I did, I have a set of like nice wooden blocks that were my kids, but I didn't want to use those. So I just ordered, I checked on Amazon like craft blocks. And if somebody wants to check Amazon and look up inexpensive craft blocks, I just ordered a few packages of those because I didn't want to use my kids' like nice wooden polished blocks. So, because I want to give those to my grandkids or have them here for my grandkids. Oh, you can take those little bits, Button, and make marking tools out of them. So yeah, so we can, let's see. Okay, here's some little birdies. So just figure out what you want to put on. Okay, Dorothy just spent her morning making stamps out of sticky neck foam and foam cordboard. Yeah, you could do that too. You could take the foam and put it onto the blocks too, or you can just use the foam without mounting them onto the blocks. So here's a couple little birdies. And then all you do, sticky back foam. I was like, what is sticky neck foam? Is that British? Okay. Let me put this away before it. So yeah, so just any type of little flat bits you can glue onto the wood blocks. I wonder if the dominoes would. No, they're flat. Oh, funky foam. Okay. Dorothy, make sure post a picture if I want to see your stamps you made. What kind of stamps? All right, so let's put these back. Okay, so you figure out what little bits you want to put onto your wood block. And then I use oh, here it is. Okay, so I use the gel medium on mine, but I think you can use any type of pasty, sticky glue. Here, let me so all you do is put like a kind of a thick layer, medium, you know, just so enough so it kind of sits in there, but not enough to cover it, because you want the edges to show through. Hey, Teresa. And also, hello to anybody I missed. I don't know if I missed anybody else coming in. So, and then just stick those on there. I think I'll move those. I'll switch those. So I'm going to put that one up here. And this one over here. Okay, and then you just let that dry and we'll test it out later. And then you've got a little mark maker that you can use on your jelly plate. You can use it to stamp with, you know, put acrylic paint over it, stamp it in your art journal. So yeah, so simple, easy peasy. All right. Oh, excuse me. All right, now let's get, hey, Beth. Okay, it was Beth and her friends who were doing the journaling by fives in a group the other day, so. All right, let me pull that back. It should focus then. There. Oh, I know, Beth. I saw Shannon Green came in. Did you see that she did an update on her, she did an updated Journal by Five video? Yeah, she did it. She posted it on Sunday. She updated it, and then I think she did the actual Journal by Five, and then she was going to do another video with the playtime. Okay, so here's my big journal. Yeah, she did give you guys a shout out. I think she's happy to see people still doing it or bringing it back. All right, let's just pull a page and get started. All right. This here, I want to get a big piece of newsprint. Let's get all this stuff out of the way. Put that over here to dry. All right, let's get a big piece of newsprint so I don't glue down my pages. Hey, Lynn. All right, all right, what do I need to get out? I think I'm going to put some gesso down. I'm going to use the Sennelier gesso just because I can. I have it. I'm going to try it on here. So I got gesso. Let me pull out my acrylic paints, brushes, sprays. What else? What else should I use? India ink. Should I try some of the India ink? Maybe I'll pull out some Yupo and do some India ink. Hi, Norma. Okay, so for anybody who came in later, yesterday I was looking through this book, Judy Ohi's Abstracts in Acrylic and Ink, looking for some inspiration. So I thought I would just go big today and work with acrylics and fibers and texture and see what happens. So, and let me check my camera again. There, I think now the autofocus is off. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So yeah, so I thought, not working fast and small. This is small. We don't want to go small. All right, so let me get my supplies over here and we'll get going. Shoot. Damn it. Okay. Okay, this is Abstracts in Acrylic and Ink by Jody Ohe or Ohl. It's a playful painting workshop, and it's actually the book that Patty's featured in the back. That's really pretty. Here, our Patty Tully Parish. I know, this is, if you like abstract, this is really good eye candy. Natalie Kalbach, and I was just, I was looking through this last night, just trying to get some inspiration. So I don't, Eileen, how did that happen? What new book landed in your Amazon cart yesterday? Anything that we need? What book did you put in your cart, Eileen? So I don't know if I should follow one of her lessons or let me go find a link. Yeah, I'm sure it's right there. I know. Inquiring minds want to know, right, Norma? So I don't know if I should follow a lesson or just start plopping stuff on here. Okay, here's something cool. I don't think I have this pouring medium. She puts pouring medium on top of her artwork. But then she doesn't show the final thing. I'd like to see the final piece. Oh, this must be it. Oh, here's where she did the pouring medium. So she did part with acrylic paint and then part she poured, it looks like. Huh. Try to follow. Okay, what book is that, Eileen? Oh. Awakening Your Creative Soul by Sandra Durham Wilson. That looks kind of cool. I like the texture. I like the cover with the textury stuff. Oh, nice. Actually, that looks like, if you're into abstract and acrylics and stuff, texture, that looks like a really good book. You know, I wish you'd find books that I already have. I don't think I have that one. Her name sounds familiar though, Sandra Duran Wilson. I know, I always go back to acrylics. I just like the texture. And watercolors are fun, but if I had to pick, I would pick acrylics over watercolor. That's just me. All right, you want me to follow? I'm not doing this one because I'm not doing the pour thing. Okay, the book I am working out of is Abstracts in Acrylics and Ink. It's the book by Jody Ohe or Ohl, O-H-L. And it's the one that Patty's in. That's Patty's friend. She's taken workshops with her. See, like, I love this kind of stuff. Okay, maybe we'll do this. All right. I know people have this book. I'm sure there's other people that have this book. Okay, so if anybody wants to follow along, put some gesso on a piece of, on your journal or a piece of cardstock or something. Let's do exploring shapes and patterns. Ooh, excuse me. Simple grid form. Painted gesso paste and write. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh my gosh. Why did I look at this one? Okay. So I guess I need to paint my background all black. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, why not just start with a mess? Let me get it. I have a white shirt on. Let me put this on. Okay. Hey, Christine. Oh, Joan, and remind me later too. When I was thinking about this, I want to pull out one of your stencils of yours that I have to use. All right, should I cheat and just do white or should I paint in black? Jack, no bark. No barking. That's Kevin. No barking. Should I do white or should I do black? I guess if I'm following, I should do the black. Ugh. I do like this though. Hey, Loki. All right, black. Okay, let me find my black gesso. I know I have black gesso. Yep, black gesso. Okay. What if I can't get it open? Okay, Vaughn, see you in a bit. Here. Okay. All right. So if anybody with their acrylics or matte medium and stuff, if you have trouble getting the jar open, just use your heat gun to warm it up, and that will help you. I guess I have used it, but all right. Ew, ew, ew. That's fine. Let me get my brushes out. All right. So good. I've got a big brush. Ugh, look at this mess. Oh my God. Okay. Am I all the way there? Yeah, Norma, the heat gun, I think I saw Paula do that. Anything that you can't get open, just blast the heat gun on it for a minute or so, and you can usually get it open. Pretty black. We're going to try that cool circle that we saw on YouTube. Which circle, Eileen? Cool circle we saw on YouTube. Why am I freaking? Because I've never used it. I don't use it. It just seems, I think when I used it the last time, I had just a little brush. I don't know. It just seems like it just says mess. But it'll be cool. Oh, okay. Post it. Will you guys post a link for me? Okay, so this gesso seems pretty good. It's just the Ultrek. I think it's all they had when I was looking for black gesso, so it goes on nice and smooth. It's not gritty. Pardon me. I just want to get a nice even coat all the way around. Now, do I want to go different directions with my brush? So I have, ooh, that's weird. Where's my focus? Oh, wow, that's kind of freaky. Thanks, Eileen. Could you DM it to me so I've got it? That is really weird. Let's see if... Huh, that's kind of freaky. I wonder why it's doing that. All right, well, just all this black is on here. I think the picture's going to be a little bit wonky. Yeah, probably. Oh, thanks, Beth. That's probably what it is. Okay, should I think I'm going to just put brush strokes all through here. Just to give it more texture. What do you think? How's that? Okay. So it's those white lines are just the reflection. So it should all, once it's dry, it shouldn't have that. Okay, let's get this dry and hopefully that'll go away. Get a bucket for this. Oh, where's my water? All right, let me go get some water. I'm out of water over here. All right. All right, I'm going to dry this with the heat gun and hopefully that'll help with some of the glare. All right, that helps a little bit. I don't really want to work in the dark. Joycey, when later on, you want me to do a flip of the book? Okay, let me get this mostly dry and then I'll do a quick flip. How's that? Does that sound good to everybody? I even want to Oh, thanks, Norma. It's still your busy time of year, right? Or this is the start of your busy time. Okay, let's let this sit for a bit. I really put a lot of gesso on here. Let me move this over. I'm going to open my door and let the air get to it. Okay. All right. I put that over by my door with some fresh air getting to it. Hopefully that'll help it dry quicker. And I'll do a quick flip of the book. Pull up my chair. Okay, so what page? 87. Let me just fold that over here. Let me put my camera down. Okay. Oh, good, Joyce. So you're working on your prints? I know. I love when stuff comes out different. It'll be fun to get all kinds of different stuff. Okay, this is called Abstracts in Acrylic and Ink, a playful painting workshop by Jody Ohi. I just love her work, just her colors. Table of contents. Here's her introduction. For years, she's been dabbling in abstracts. I think she is a self-taught artist who started about 12 years ago. Then it tells what supplies, all the typical, the paints. She does use Golden, which is, Goldens are a nice paint. I think she also uses Liquitex. She uses ink, stencils and stamps, brushes, all the usual suspects you'd think for abstract mixed media. Just, okay, thanks. Thanks, CB. Yeah. I agree, Eileen. I have all different paints, but there is something about the Golden paints. And I have to say the Sennelier abstract paints, but they're thicker than the golden fluids. But I love the golden. I like the golden fluid acrylics. Scrapers and mark making tools, just like I showed you before. You can make your own mark making tools with chipboard. Writing and drawing tools, just everything we have. All of us have this stuff. Understanding why you paint and where inspiration can be found. Getting started, building your knowledge. Okay, her philosophy is just simply start. And that's what I say too. Just start. Like, I like color, so I just throw color on a piece of paper and see where it takes me. Working fast and small. That goes back to the journaling by fives. Try not to think about it. Just put stuff down and see what you get and see where it takes you. So she does a lesson with fast and small. Painting with your fingers, adding splatters. How to move past the blank canvas. It looks like she says start with scribbling on a blank canvas and go from there. So she just has some fun exercises to do. This is one I was curious about. Using Yupo paper to create backgrounds, and she uses her Goldens and India ink on Yupo paper. Textured tiles. She uses tiles for a background. So just a bunch of fun exercises. Clear tar gel to seal it. Here's some more tiles. Oh, that's on clayboard. These are clayboard. Experimenting with mediums, gel mediums. Gel mediums aren't just for gluing paper down for collage. We'll be using a variety of gel mediums throughout this book to create interesting textures, crackle, glazes, veils, stains, and of course to adhere paper to a surface. So use your gel medium, not just for gluing. I know, her work is gorgeous. Leveling mediums. Self-leveling gel medium is the thinnest gel in the leveling family. I use it to add subtle dimension to the thin layers of paint used in a printmaking fashion. Okay. So she uses some of her gel mediums with stencils. Using self-leveling gel medium for protection. Pouring medium is a leveling gel that falls between tar gel and self-leveling gel in viscosity. Once the top coat is dry, it's not as thick as tar gel. Dropping paint into wet top coat of pouring medium will react differently than with tar gel. Notice how the black lines glide and blooms more freely. That's something I want to try. I want to get some pouring medium and try that. Creating an acrylic skin. Again, pouring medium with paint dripped into it, and then you let it dry. Gel transfers, those are always fun. She does a gel transfer and then does painting over it. Non-commercial add-ins. Just add stuff in for texture. Here she's got some netting, it looks like, eggshells. Just some cracked up eggshells stuck into the gel medium. Yeah, mix the shells in the gel and just slap them on there. That's kind of interesting. Paint netting. Take your netting, paint it, and then put that on there. How to create stains, glazes, and veils. Creating depth with glazes. See, this I thought was interesting. And applying art and design. Elements of art and principles of design. Creating your own colors. So she does get into some color mixing. Okay, she did have something in here that I was interested in, and it was the Yupo paper with the India ink. So yeah, she just gets in there and uses color, mediums, texture, just kind of layers everything. This looks like some of your Prince Joycey. Cool, yeah. I like the color blocking that she does. I like to think of this book as a resource that encourages you to put your skills to work in a manageable way through exercises and skill builders. When I'm working on larger paintings in my studio, I use many of the mediums we featured in the previous demonstrations. Some are more so than others. So yeah, her thing is just get in there and play with your stuff. Here's her sources of inspiration, different photographs of nature. Yeah, I'm going to add some of my fibers and stuff to mine. Creating a landscape with acrylics and mediums. Here's where she used the pouring medium, put the paint into it, and then swirled it around. I think I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do next, creating a landscape with texture. I thought this one was kind of cool. Mix a glaze of quinacridone magenta and glazing medium. Isn't that pretty? Just a light magenta. Building layers with heavy body paint. Scratching into the glaze. This is all stuff. I know we've all done all this kind of stuff. I just love her colors. Okay, here's the one I'm doing. Simple grid form. Creating patterns and grids with Duralar. What's Duralar? Duralar paper is an acetate alternative. It comes in either a matte or clear film and can be used with both wet and dry media. Using similar techniques featured in the painted papers. Has anybody ever used Duralar? What is it, Eileen? Is it like acetate? I'm trying to see who's okay. Eileen's used Duralar. It sounds like Vaughn. Vaughn, have you used Duralar? You know what it is? Vicky Ross. Hey, is Vicky here? Yes, it's plastic. Like paper. Is it clear or is it white? CB knows. CB's used it. Okay, it's clear. Huh. Okay, add swatches of paint onto the Duralar surface with, okay, so is it a patterned surface? You can get it both ways. Sort of like Yupo. Huh. I'll have to look for some of that. That sounds interesting. So yeah, so she just does, this one I thought the cityscape was a cool one. You start out with the horizon, you sketch your cities, and you paint your backgrounds. That looked like a fun project. Here's Circle Abstract. This was her thing she did with the pouring medium. Okay, so Duralar's cheaper than Yupo. Hey. What?
I'd love to. Look at what he did. You got that, and then.
Who was that?
That's Prospect off the Saginaw goal. Look what he does.
You're kidding me.
Catches the puck,
You got that, and then.
hits it into the stands, and then like kicks
No
off.
wonder he's lucky he didn't get suspended the rest of the season.
For that.
Yeah.
He gets suspended the rest of the series.
That's terrible. Sorry about that. My son had a very important hockey video to show me, which was crazy. His goalie coaches an OHL team, which is a big junior hockey team in Canada. And he told me last night that his goalie was suspended for 5 games. Well, I guess the goalie got mad because he didn't like a call. So the next time the guy he got a shot, he like threw it up in the air and hit it like a baseball, like you would a baseball bat. He hit the puck into the stand, so they kicked him out for 5 games. But anyway, sorry about the interruption. Okay, we're hockey crazy here, so yeah. Needless to say, his goalie coach is pretty pissed off because now the goalie, he's been the goalie that they played all season. The one who's replacing him has only played in 3 games. So anyway, yeah, it's kind of funny, but he had to show me the clip, which was funny. All right, so sorry about that. Yeah, boys behaving badly. But I love playoff hockey. It's exciting. Okay, Circle Abstract. Here she's working minimalist. Build layers with the brayer. Paint under the draw line. So yeah, she just gives you kind of a step-by-step, not too detailed, but just kind of guides you along how to just work with acrylics and color. And here's a graffiti wall on Yupo. Okay, this is where she uses the India ink. This is another one I want to try. The India ink on the Yupo. And then she'll drop she'll put the India ink on the Yupo and then drop alcohol into the ink. And then she uses stencils and writes. Uses the fluid acrylics or the flow acrylics, the golden flow acrylics. I've got some of those. So that's another fun one we could try. Rust-colored landscape again. India ink across the horizon of your surface. Spread. So lots of acrylics and inks, stencils, gel mediums, all kinds of stuff. Hopefully no. Oh, for you. I thought that's okay, Shauna. We had a hockey interruption here, so we may have some timeouts. All right, abstract collage. This is probably just taking all your painty papers you make, building collages with them. Just arrange your collages, take a picture, and then paste everything on. She shows how she mounts it on a wood board. Abstract macro picture collage. Oh, this is another technique. She wanted to crackle paste. She shows how to use crackle paste. You use the clear crackle paste, then you layer some white, then you use the quinacridone green gold. What did she use? Quinacridone nickel azo gold, which leaves a really pretty finish. And here we go. I've seen that before. Varnishing, she shows how she varnishes. Finishing with a pouring medium, I want to try that. I don't know if I've tried Golden's Crackle. What works for me is I've used the Crackle Glaze. The Deco Art I've had good luck with. And also I use the Americana Weathered Wood. Works for me. These two work. I've used the Ranger Crackle Glaze, and I've never had the Crackle Paint, and I've never had. Okay, you've tried the See, now I didn't have good luck with the Tim Holtz one. I've used the Deco Art Media and the Weathered Wood, which I have a feeling are probably about the same. This looks a little more creamy, but these always work for me. So, and then Eileen said the Tim Holtz one works for her. Now, did you use the glaze or the paint? I think I've just tried the paint. I don't think I've tried the Tim Holtz if he has a glaze. Yeah, it could. It probably does depend on the humidity and stuff. So if you're in the Midwest, check out the Deco Art and Americana stuff. So yeah, and then she just has the people that contributed, which I showed you Patty. She had Deborah Bellica, Amy Smith, Patty Tully Parrish, Natalie Kalbach, Mary Beth Shaw, Ardith Goodwin, and then her resources. So yeah, this is really, it's nice eye candy. It's good inspiration. And like I said, she doesn't get real detail, but she just kind of walks you through some steps. Okay, hopefully, there's a nice breeze coming in, so hopefully that's dry. I'm going to pull the chair out. Okay. Yeah, I like her color. Her color, and she uses a lot of different color palettes. She doesn't really stick to one color. But everything, I like how she puts her colors together, I think is what I'm trying to say. Okay, it's mostly dry. It was more fun looking through her book than listening to me dry my gesso. So I am gonna finish this up. This shouldn't take too long now. This is going pretty fast. And this heat gun works really good. Yeah, it's a good book, Norma. And like I said, I've looked at it. I hadn't really read it. And I sat down last night and read through it more. And it was interesting. I liked her different techniques. Okay. Probably from Cloth, Paper, Scissors, and probably Joycey from Patty. Patty's taken a couple classes with her. Hey, Vaughn. Okay, what are you working on? Are you working on your lily, or are you doing something else? Okay, I want to get this mostly dry. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see. What did I say? Page 87. All right, so paint and gesso, base, and write. On a hardboard surface, apply back gesso. Once dry, might take a moment and just let your feelings flow. I hate letting my feelings flow. I'll just do scribble scrabbles. Or you guys can tell me what to write. White paint marker. Most of the words will fade away by the time you finish. This jump start will help you get in the tune of with the motion of your painting. Ugh. Okay. I'm just scrabbling. You guys can give me just tell me some words to write down. I'm not a big on writing in my Write happy fit. Okay. All right. Let me get my white marker. Okay, I got my Poscas. Right here. There. And the page won't look so weird. Let's see, let me start. Okay. So she does hers so in a grid, so like all different ways. Oh yeah. Okay. Happy Fibs. Fibs. Art. Hashtag it's Eileen's fault. Yeah, gigs. Hey. Sheesh. Oh my giggles. What are some other famous fib sayings? ROFL. Jack. How about Jack is whack? That's what my son says. Don't email me. That's a good one. Okay, rabbit trail. Let me get a bigger marker so I've got different sizes. That was a small one. Okay, we got rabbit trail. Be right back. Wait for it. Have I not used this one? Yeah, I have. Okay. Trail. Back. Wait for it. Journal by Fives. Okay. So probably no, they'll find me. Oh, you know what? This is what's wrong. I need to pull my screen back. I was wondering why it's running. No, I'm gonna write, we love YouTube. It's free. Um, okay. Let's do. Oh, still with the tour. Okay. All right, so that looks good. That looks pretty good. Draw. All right, use a Neocolor 2 crayon. Create a grid with the horizontal and vertical lines. Okay. Here we go. So, I guess I just need to go in. All right, these shapes will serve as your guidelines initially, but you must remain flexible since your painting will transform as you build your composition. Don't limit yourself to just one viewpoint. Feel free to turn the surface to find interesting shapes and lines. Okay. Let's do, find my Neocolor 2s. Boy, all right. How can I lose my Neocolor 2s? Intense Supercolor here in Brush Prisma. Intense. Who loses Neocolors? Yeah, Vicky found her Neocolors. She took mine. Where's my Neocolors? Yeah, CP, Vicky took them. Who loses Neos? Shoot. Oh, here they are. Okay, God, I thought I was going crazy there for a minute. Okay, so I had used them with my Wonderlust. My white one's not there, so okay, let's do this one, kind of an aqua. All right, so we just don't want to get too much going here. What do you think? Think that's enough? Okay. All right. So that's done. Put these back where they were. All right. Now, let's do. All right. Brush on the first pass of color using both soft body and a fluid acrylic paint. Block in some of the areas. Okay. Create shapes and establish initial design. Block in some areas. Wipe off excess paint with a paper towel. Okay, you can also mix glazing medium. I don't think I have glazing. Okay, I'll use some fluids. Okay. Where's my fluids? Okay. All right. Put these here. All right, these are, I've got my Dina Wakeley's, which would also be good. And my flows. And let me get out my goldens. Okay. Let's see. What have we got? We've got Titan Buff. Green Gold. Quinacridone Nickel Azo Gold. Oh, that's more brown. Carbon Black. Quin Red. I want apricot. I'm kind of liking this apricot color. It's kind of bright. Sedona. Oh, teal. I love my teal. I love Golden's teal. In fact, I need to, does anyone know if we can still get the Golden's Cobalt teal? I know they brought it back. That's the good yellow. All right, well, here's some stuff. Excuse me just for a second. Hello. Good, what's up? Okay, I'm streaming. Oh, okay, it's Tuesday morning. Or Tuesday afternoon, I stream. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. All right, so let's pull out some. All right, let's do the peach up here. Now I want to water these down, right? Well, that's kind of blah. I guess I should put out a little bit. I should put out a color palette. Put a drop of this. Okay. Let's do. Let's do. All right, let's do some of the green gold. That's kind of a cool color. I don't have any good. I want maybe some of the marine. All right, where's my Fable red here? It's Quinn. Here, let's try this. Ooh, that was weird. Okay, I'm still on my other screen, so let's see. I want that right over here. Oh, I guess I should probably look at the directions. See what I'm supposed to keep doing. I got so busy painting in the colors, I should see if this is what I'm really supposed to be doing. All right, let me check. All right, so let's see. Brush on the first pass. Oh, first pass of color using both soft body and fluid acrylics. Block in some of the areas with another color to create shapes. Establish the initial design. Wipe off excess paint with paper towel to create texture. You can also mix glazing. Okay, let's do. Not yellow oxide. I want yellow ochre. Where's my yellow ochre? Oh no, here. This is what I want. All right, I have to order more of that stuff. Right. All right, sometimes dirty's better. Don't feel like you must clean your brush. A dirty brush can give you interesting mixes of color. Continue painting, continuing to work around the surface, blocking in color, trying to vary the values by including some lights and darks as you work. Okay, so I guess I just need to keep going in with color. All right, so that means I should get a... All right. No, it's not yellow ochre, Shauna. I changed my mind. It's the Dialide yellow. I couldn't find the yellow ochre, but I think I'm going to put some yellow ochre over it. If I can find it. Oh, here's a creamy yellow. All right, let's try tone it down with that. Ooh. There. Okay, I need to do some, let me get some of my texture stuff here too. Let's do some of the cobalt teal. Maybe mix some of the Thanks, Eileen. Yeah, they're kind of a mishmash of colors, but there, that makes it more interesting. Yeah, you kind of, I think once you start blending your colors, you're getting a better look. Don't get discouraged by that first layer that goes on so thin. Okay, so there's the golden teal, and then this is the DecoArt cobalt teal hue, and I mixed it with Dina Wakley's sand. All right. This is where I have to be careful because I'll start putting stuff all over the place and I'll lose it. But I did use sand, and I'm sure it'll turn up here in a bit. So yeah, that just kind of lightened it up. Then I toned down this with my Naples yellow, which in the Sennelier, the the Naples yellow's light and creamy, and I feel like in the Liquitex it's more of a gold color. Maybe I'll stick a little bit of yellow oxide down here. Just a drop. Maybe some over here. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of okay. The color, it's not so bright. It's a little softer than it looks on the screen. And where's my... There. All right, what should I do? What am I gonna do in the middle? All right, let's do more of this marine. Some of that here. Here's my greens, which I'll work on. Type of, oh, here's my sand. Drop of sand. um, all right. Yeah, let's play with the greens next here. Okay, I use the green that's down there is really thin. That's the green gold. Let's see what kind of greens I've got. Got tons of green gold. That's turquoise. Why don't I have phthalo green? Let's add some more green gold on top of that. I'm not sure. Not sure. Oh, here. Ew. Do Hmm. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do. All right, what is she saying? All right, I need to get some more layers. Oh, here's some old paint. Let's see if this even works. Yeah, I've got some of the peach and apricot up here. Oh God, this is 100 years old. Chartreuse. Here, I know. I've got a chartreuse. Hold on. Here. Yeah, I was gonna do some brayers, Shauna. I like to use the brayers to I don't have any textured ones, but I do like to use the brayers to push the colors back. I think I got my mini brayer. Yeah. But I don't want those lines in there. Here. Oh, just clean. Don't just play. Don't clean, Kia. All right, that chartreuse got a little too dark. Here. Here. All right, let me dry this. Hey, has anybody checked to see if Lena's lurking? Lena, are you lurking yet? I knew it. I just thought of that. I looked at the time. It's like 12:30. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I think what I'm going to do in the middle is just like a black, do something with black and white. Maybe some black and white checks or circles. What are you doing today, Lena? Lena, I am loving your faces that you're doing. Are you using gouache on those, or is that watercolor? Okay, in here, stripes. I was thinking stripes too, Joycey. I was thinking. Oh, do it, Lena. Do it. Do some abstract acrylics. I don't think I've seen you work with acrylics. So should I do some? I'm thinking some black and white. Yeah, Lena, go for the acrylics. Let's see. Hey, Lena, would you be up to doing a hangout with Journal by Fives? Like if we got a group of people to do a Journal by Five thingy? Yeah, wouldn't that be fun to get a few people? We'd do a hangout, but on a live stream hangout, and people could either play along or join in the hangout. We'll have to pick a day that works for everyone. I need to clean that off. I should probably use white paint. Okay, so this will be fun. So I'm just going to, I'll keep working on this till 1. But, all right, so I'm going to go with some kind of black and white in here. And let's add some more chartreuse. I'm going to clean that so I get I don't want to ruin my big Posca. There. Whoops. God, I'm not paying attention here. All right. Gosh, why do I keep wanting to put the cap on my Posca? Damn it. Pardon me. All right, let's stick a little more. Let's get the chartreuse in here. All right, I think I like the thickness of the color when you put it on with your finger. I'm sure I'm freaking some people out, but I just kind of like how that goes on. But I'm used to doing this on, baby wipe. That's what I'll do. Hey, no chew. Don't chew your paw, Jack. There we go. Baby wipe works good. That's what I need. Baby wipes. Yeah, you get 20 sheets of paper and you do 5 different things. The first one is paint. So, and then you time it for 15 minutes and you put paint on those 20 sheets of paper. Then the next one is adding marks. So then you can go through, you've got 15 minutes to go through those 20 sheets and do stencils, marks, things like that. There's another one where you can put words or pictures. Another one where you can do doodles. That's 4. And then there's one more. So there's 5 different So there's 5 different steps, 20 sheets of paper, 15 minutes for each step. And it's fun. I'm not liking this. Marine is kind of dull. Yeah, it is. And then you take the book, and then when you're done, you do playtime. So the book adds as a base for art journal pages. If you look at the beginning of my video, Lena, I have a finished Journal by 5 book that I finally finished this weekend. Ooh, here. This is what I want. Now, I've been getting some of these Master's Touch paints because the colors are just a little bit different. They're a little different than the basics and Liquitex and all that. Let's see. There. Yeah, I like that. But I still want some of that to show through. I like the marine, but I don't like the dull look it had there. It just brightens it up a little bit. Okay. And I think I want to throw on some more of the teal. Oh, thanks, Lena. It only took me like 3 years to finish, but all right, let's not worry about, okay, there. I want some of these to blend. No, where's my baby wipe? Where's my wet wipe? Shoot. There. Okay, so I like how I used the different brush strokes on the black gesso. Gives it just a little bit more texture. Hey, Eileen, do you have your book out, or does anybody have the book out that has this book? Okay. Kind of wanna, yeah, Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want green on there. Oh, you don't have it out. Okay, I was just wondering. Okay, so this is the kind of thing that I don't like rush. This I could work on all day. So sorry if. Oh, you got your book out. Okay, Norma, I think I'm still on step 3. I was just kind of wondering what to do next. Maybe I should put a little bit of black out. That's gray. Where's my black? All right, I really need to put the colors on the tops of these. Oh, here's something I could try for some of the later. Go to step 5. Creating hard and soft edges. What's step 4? Continue working around the surface, blocking in color, trying to vary the values, lights, darks as you work. Okay. As you work with the composition, include a variety of hard and soft edges. Create soft edges by lightly feathering your brush outward as you're painting. Okay. Okay, so I've done 3 and 4. All right. Here's something I might do. These little tops. No, it's showing through, Vaughn. That's part of the texture. Okay, I think before I do that, I'm going to use these to make some marks. Okay. And these will just fit on top. Okay, here we go. All right, so should I practice? Let's see. All right, I want to see how these work. So these, I should just be able to. Ooh. Oh, that's what I should have used for the white. All right. Should I do a little bit of red? Or should I do some red down here? Red always looks good with the teal. Let's see. Okay. Now this is about as pinky as I'm gonna get. I wanna. Okay, I need to find my black because I want to add some stripes in there. Oh, here we go. Here's my black. You get a different tube out. Okay, so I'm just going to add a few more lines, Norma, and then I'll start feathering the colors together. It looks like ooh. All right, here's my So what's everybody else working on? Something fun, I hope. Yeah, if I use pink on here, it's going to be like hot pink, but I'm not. All right, let's see. I do notice that this black, for some reason, seems to be kind of thick. I don't know if that's going to work. You know what? I'm just going to paint it on. Oh, fun CB. I know. I want to watch that video and see what it is, especially since it started with use what you have. All right. Let me find a flat, kind of stiff flat brush. That should work. All right, here we go. I really wanted to get these stripes in here. There. All right, now I should do. I don't know. What else do I? What should I put in the middle? Yeah, I have those two CP. I haven't made muffins probably. I haven't made muffins in 15 years, I don't think. Yeah, I do want some of the words to come through. I don't know if I want it that big with words. Maybe I could just paint a little bit more color. Maybe maybe a block of color here and leave the words here, or like a block of color here. What color here? Purple, magenta, orange. Oh, that's where, okay. Here, oh. Okay, so what do I need to do? Feather. So now I need to be feathering the colors together, Norma. All right. Let's go through and feather. Not happy with that. Where's my baby wipe? I keep losing my baby wipes. Yeah. Hey, Jack, no. Okay. That makes a difference. That makes it. All right, let's do a little. Let's get some of the chartreuse flowing. Yeah. There. All right, that's starting to come together. That's it. That makes a big difference. We need to do more with this red. All right. Okay, and then this blue. I don't like how this keeps dulling up. There. All right, let's do something with that red. Let's really brighten up that red. And I think put in another color here and then leave the scribble scrabble in the middle. Let's brighten this red up. Where's my whatever it's called? My good red that I like. Ooh, banana breads. Banana muffins sound good. Where's my red? Pyrrole red. Here. That's what's bugging me. This needs something bright. Oh my God. I'm going to have to go to Blick or order online because my Goldens, I've had these Goldens forever, but they're starting to, I'm starting to use them up finally. There. That's what this needed. There, that's much better. Much, much better. All right, so now here, I can go in and then feather that into the yellow. Thanks, Norma. That helped. That makes a big difference. It was all starting to bug me, but now that they're kind of going in together, that I'm liking it a little more. And I'm liking this bright red here. Hey, Kim, how are you? Hey, I showed your cool pocket that you sent me. I love it. Okay, and I want to keep it. I like the bright, but I like being able to see some of the words underneath. Okay, so what do we want here? I want a color here. Anybody have ideas to put a color right here? Should that be bright orange? Or more teal? Warm lavender? I don't know. I don't know. Or should I just leave the writing black? Or should I just leave that big blob in there with writing? Oh, you mean just a little corner? Do something in that little corner? Yeah, I'm thinking I kind of like the black and white. I think I kind of like that. And then I should bring more of the. All right, well, we'll keep that as an option. Yeah, I think you're right. It needs something in there to cut that off. And then I'll need to bring some of the black and white out up into here. Try a piece of paper. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a really, I'll have to look for some paper. Okay, so now it is 1 o'clock. Lena, are you ready? Lena. Are you ready? It's 1 o'clock. I'm ready to pass the baton. I'm ready to pass the paintbrush. Here, Lena, I'm passing the paintbrush. Okay, there you go. All right, Lena. All right, thanks, guys. I will continue working on this, and that's a great idea, Joycey. I'm going to take a piece of paper, different pieces of paper, and I'm going to keep working on this and follow along in the book. And go check out her book, Jodi O. And if anything, just get it and look at the pictures. That's what I did up until yesterday. So thanks a lot for coming. And I will see you over at Lena's. Bye.